Welcome back. Today we dive into the world of British numismatics to explore one of the most iconic and beloved coins in UK history, the United Kingdom sixpence coin. This small silver treasure, often overlooked by casual collectors, holds incredible historical value, stunning designs, and, most importantly, astonishing auction potential. In this exciting episode, we'll uncover the most valuable top 7 UK sixpence coins in various conditions that are currently fetching huge dollar values in the collector's market. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just stepping into the coin collecting journey, this video is your golden opportunity to discover rare gems that are soaring in value. So let's get started. First up, the United Kingdom sixpence from the year 1949. This coin may have once been a simple part of everyday transactions, but today, it holds a place of great value in the world of numismatics. In circulated condition, the 1949 sixpence is making headlines for its increasing worth in the international auction market, especially for collectors hunting rare and vintage British coinage. Get ready to explore the magic of this coin, from its royal history to its modern-day collectible status, all leading to its impressive value in today's market, especially in dollars. The 1949 sixpence begins in post-war Britain, a time of recovery, transformation, and national rebuilding. This coin was minted during the reign of King George VI, a monarch who played a key role in guiding the United Kingdom through some of its most challenging years, including World War II. The 1949 sixpence was part of the pre-decimal currency system, used across the country in everyday life before the decimalization of the British coinage in 1971. Coins from this era have gained a special place in the hearts of collectors, not only for their historical significance, but also for their timeless appeal. Holding a 1949 sixpence is like holding a small piece of Britain's royal and economic past. One of the most captivating features of the 1949 sixpence is its stunning design and metallic composition. The coin is crafted from cupronickel, a corrosion-resistant metal blend that helped preserve its features even in circulation. On the obverse side, the coin features the finely detailed portrait of King George VI, facing left, with the elegant inscription, Georgievs 6D, G, BR, OMN, REX, a Latin phrase that translates to George VI, by the grace of God, King of all the Britons. The reverse side showcases the crowned intertwined letters GR, representing George Rex, surrounded by the date, and the legend FID Def NDIMP, a shortened Latin phrase indicating the king's role as defender of the faith and emperor of India. The craftsmanship and regal details of this coin elevate its status from a basic unit of currency to a true collector's gem. In terms of rarity and collector appeal, the 1949 sixpence stands tall among British coins from the mid-20th century. Though millions were originally minted for circulation, the number of high-quality, well-preserved examples has dwindled over time. Many were melted down or lost, making surviving pieces, even in circulated condition, a rare and desirable find. Collectors worldwide are drawn to this coin because of its age, its connection to British royalty, and its significance in pre-decimal history. The charm of owning a coin that passed through the hands of everyday citizens in post-war Britain adds a deeply human story to its value. It's a coin that doesn't just sit in a collection. It speaks volumes about resilience, culture, and heritage. Today, the 1949 sixpence in circulated condition is creating waves in global coin auctions, particularly in the United States, where collectors place high value on British Royal-era coins. Depending on the coin's condition and visual appeal, it can fetch anywhere between $125,000 or more in auction settings. Those with minimal wear, strong details, and good color tone often attract fierce bidding wars. Even circulated coins are commanding strong prices because of their limited availability and growing demand. As time passes, the value of such coins is expected to rise further, making them not just an artifact of the past, but a smart investment for the future. For collectors looking to add this gem to their collection, a few expert tips can go a long way. Firstly, focus on coins that, despite being circulated, still maintain clear details, especially on the crown and lettering. Secondly, look for reputable sellers or auction houses that provide certification or a detailed description of the coin's condition. Third, always store your sixpence in a protective holder to maintain its integrity over time. Joining online forums or coin clubs can also be beneficial in learning more about market trends, future value, and networking with fellow collectors who appreciate the significance of vintage British coins. The United Kingdom 1949 sixpence in circulated condition is far more than an old coin. It is a tangible link to a royal legacy and a rapidly appreciating asset in the numismatic world. Its rich history, elegant design, and rising demand make it one of the most attractive coins for collectors in 2025. Whether you're a passionate coin enthusiast or a savvy investor looking for hidden treasures, this coin deserves your attention. Keep an eye out for it in the auction market. It might just be the crown jewel your collection needs. Next up, the United Kingdom sixpence from the year 1948 in circulated fine condition. This coin might appear modest in size, but its value and significance in today's collector world are nothing short of remarkable. With rising interest in post-war numismatics and silver-based coins from the mid-20th century, the 1948 UK sixpence has become a star performer in the auction market, especially when found in preserved fine condition. So, if you're holding one in your collection or come across it in the wild, you might just be holding a miniature treasure worth serious dollars. Let's travel back to 1948, just a few years after the end of World War II. The British Empire was entering a new era of reconstruction, and the Royal Mint was producing coins that symbolized both resilience and tradition. The sixpence, a coin that had long been part of the daily lives of British citizens, continued to play a vital role in commerce. The 1948 version was issued during the reign of King George VI, a monarch remembered for his steady leadership through wartime and his presence on some of the most cherished coinage in the history of the United Kingdom. The 1948 sixpence was struck using a cupronickel alloy, a departure from the silver content of earlier issues, marking a transition in the minting approach of post-war Britain. Despite this change, the coin has retained its charm and has only grown in desirability over time. What truly sets the 1948 sixpence apart is its elegant design and refined features. The obverse bears the left-facing portrait of King George VI, designed by the celebrated artist Thomas Humphrey Paget. His depiction is regal and strong, capturing the spirit of a king admired both at home and across the Commonwealth. The reverse side features the crown monogram GRI, which stands for George Rex Imperator, with intricate designs surrounding it that reflect the classic aesthetics of mid-century British coinage. This combination of artistry, symbolism, and historical resonance is what gives the 1948 sixpence its unique character. Collectors are particularly drawn to the 1948 sixpence not only for its historical importance, but also because of its increasing rarity. While millions were minted at the time, finding one today in circulated fine condition with clear details and minimal damage is becoming more difficult by the year. This has sparked growing interest in numismatic circles, as more collectors strive to secure this specific date and condition for their collections. Coins in fine circulated condition still retain strong visual appeal, and their age adds to the authenticity and charm that many seasoned collectors deeply value. The demand has surged in recent years, making the 1948 sixpence a sought-after gem in the market. In terms of market performance, the 1948 sixpence in circulated fine condition has shown strong upward trends, particularly in auction platforms and private numismatic sales. While exact prices can vary depending on surface quality, tone, and preservation, many of these coins are fetching impressive values ranging from $100,000 or more in the international market, with some exceptional examples even surpassing those ranges. This is particularly noteworthy given its base metal composition, proof that collector demand and historical context often outweigh the intrinsic metal value. Dealers and collectors across the United States, Europe, and even Asia are actively searching for fine-condition British sixpences from this era, and the 1948 version continues to outperform expectations. For collectors looking to either start or enhance their British coin collection, the 1948 UK sixpence is a smart and highly attractive addition. It's ideal for both entry-level and seasoned investors due to its balanced affordability and rising market value. When acquiring this coin, always look for sharp details on the king's portrait and clear visibility of the crown monogram on the reverse. Coins with natural patina, undamaged rims, and strong eye appeal are especially desirable. To protect your investment, patience and proper preservation can lead to excellent long-term returns as demand continues to rise. The 1948 United Kingdom sixpence in circulated fine condition is far more than just an old coin. It's a piece of living history, a tribute to British resilience, and a shining example of mid-century minting craftsmanship. Its increasing rarity, rising auction value, and international demand make it one of the standout coins of the post-war British era. Whether you're a passionate numismatist, a curious historian, or a savvy investor, this coin has the potential to be a highly rewarding asset. Next up, the United Kingdom sixpence from the year 1950 in very fine condition. Though small in size, this coin holds immense historical, artistic, and monetary value, especially in today's booming auction market. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just stepping into the thrilling universe of rare coins, this 1950 sixpence is a piece you'll definitely want to know more about. The 1950 United Kingdom sixpence was minted in the post-war period, a time when the British Empire was rebuilding and redefining its position on the global stage. This particular coin represents an era of resilience and transition, as Great Britain navigated the complexities of a new world order. Issued during the reign of King George VI, the 1950 sixpence is a powerful reflection of British heritage, and coins from this era are now increasingly treasured for both their historical depth and cultural symbolism. The post-World War II mintages were not as high as previous years, making this year a standout for collectors and investors alike. What makes the 1950 sixpence particularly captivating are its design features and craftsmanship. The obverse side of the coin features the left-facing portrait of King George VI, finely detailed and surrounded by the Latin inscription Georgievs 6D, G, BR, Oimen, REX. On the reverse, you'll find a beautifully executed floral emblem of a Tudor rose flanked by a shamrock and a thistle representing England, Ireland, and Scotland. The initials GR for George Rex and the date, 1950, are also prominently displayed. Struck in cupronickel, this coin transitioned away from the earlier silver issues, yet retained a bright luster and detailed strike that holds its appeal to this very day. In terms of rarity, the 1950 sixpence in very fine condition is exceptionally desirable among collectors. While not the absolute lowest mintage in the sixpence series, the number of surviving coins in such well-preserved condition is remarkably limited. Time has worn away many of these coins through everyday circulation, but the very fine examples that remain are now seen as elite finds, commanding increasing attention at numismatic events and auctions worldwide. Demand continues to surge due to the growing popularity of mid-20th century British coinage, especially pieces linked to the final years of King George VI's reign before the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II. In today's auction and collector market, a United Kingdom 1950 sixpence in very fine condition can fetch impressive prices depending on the grading and shine retained. While a general circulated piece might be modest in value, coins in very fine condition have been seen trading for upwards of $110,000, and in some cases even higher when part of a sought-after set or heritage collection. The dollar value is steadily rising as more collectors around the world, especially from the United States, Australia, and Canada, are seeking to add British post-war coins to their portfolios due to their historical ties and limited availability. For collectors looking to secure or evaluate a 1950 sixpence, the key is to focus on the sharpness of King George VI's profile, the clarity of the reverse floral emblems, and the overall strike quality. A coin showing minimal surface wear, no major scratches, and strong detail in both obverse and reverse designs is considered highly desirable. Storage in a climate-controlled environment or protective capsule is essential to maintain its value over time. It's also advisable to get the coin authenticated and graded by a reputable grading service, which can significantly boost its auction appeal and resale price. The 1950 United Kingdom sixpence, in very fine condition, is not just a vintage piece of currency. It is a rare gem from a transformative period in British history. With increasing demand, solid market performance, and stunning historical significance, this coin has rightfully earned its place among the top collectible coins of the post-war British era. If you come across one in a collection or have the opportunity to invest in it, this is a coin with a bright future in the numismatic world. Next up, the United Kingdom sixpence coin from the year 1953, in fine condition. This vintage coin holds significant value and is increasingly making waves in the international auction market, especially among American collectors who are willing to pay big dollars for the right piece. Whether you're a passionate numismatist or an investor in rare collectibles, this is one coin you don't want to overlook. So sit tight, because we're about to uncover why the 1953 UK sixpence is becoming a prized possession across global coin circles. Let's begin with a bit of history and background. The year 1953 marked a monumental moment in British royal history, the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II. It was the beginning of a new era, and with it came a fresh redesign of several British coins, including the beloved sixpence. Issued as part of the first official coinage under Her Majesty's reign, the 1953 sixpence represents not just currency, but a commemorative piece of post-war British resilience and royal legacy. Its release symbolized hope, tradition, and a future looking forward under a young new monarch. The coin was minted in cupronickel, a modern alloy introduced after silver was phased out from British coinage in earlier years. Even with this change, the elegance and sentiment surrounding the 1953 sixpence remained strong, making it a historical artifact as well as a collectible. One of the most striking and unique features of the 1953 sixpence is its beautifully detailed design. The reverse side proudly displays a crowned plant design, incorporating the national emblems of the United Kingdom, the English rose, the Scottish thistle, the Irish shamrock, and the Welsh leek, all intricately woven together under a royal crown. This powerful symbolism of unity and tradition speaks volumes about the identity of the United Kingdom during the early Elizabethan era. On the obverse side, you'll find the youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick. This was the first time her image graced British coinage, making the 1953 sixpence historically significant and visually distinct. The clean, crisp lettering and balanced spacing give this coin an aesthetic appeal that few modern coins can match. Now, let's talk about the rarity and collector demand for this coin. While millions were minted for circulation, finding one today in fine condition or above is becoming increasingly rare. Over time, many coins have either been heavily circulated, lost, or damaged, making surviving examples in good shape a treasure to behold. Serious collectors know that coins from the early reign of Queen Elizabeth II carry tremendous historical importance. This has fueled growing demand in both UK and international markets. The 1953 sixpence stands out not only for its historical relevance, but also because it was part of a special coronation year set, making it an essential coin for anyone aiming to complete a mid-20th century British collection. It has also gained popularity among collectors who focus on royal commemoratives or post-war numismatic issues. In terms of current market value, the 1953 United Kingdom sixpence is proving to be a lucrative asset. Coins in fine condition are attracting attention in online auctions and private sales, with collectors willing to pay anywhere from $76,000, depending on visual quality, shine, and edge clarity. However, higher-grade specimens in extremely fine or uncirculated condition can command prices as high as $125,000 in today's rare coin market, particularly in the United States and Australia. When authenticated and properly preserved, this coin has proven its ability to appreciate in value, making it not just a piece of history, but a smart investment in the growing global numismatic community. For collectors looking to own this iconic coin or build a collection around it, here are a few tips. First, always prioritize condition. Look for pieces with clean surfaces, legible text, and minimal wear on the Queen's portrait and the floral emblems. Try to purchase from reputable dealers or certified auctions to ensure authenticity. Storing the coin in a protective capsule or acid-free flip will preserve its quality for generations. If you happen to come across this coin in a family heirloom box or an old coin jar, don't overlook it. Its value is growing rapidly and could be the centerpiece of your collection. The United Kingdom sixpence from 1953 is more than just a coin. It's a symbol of royal heritage, historical transition, and numismatic beauty. With its rising demand, increasing dollar value, and strong collector interest worldwide, this coin is making headlines in the auction market. Whether you're collecting for passion, history, or profit, the 1953 sixpence is undoubtedly one of the finest and most rewarding pieces to add to your collection. Next up, the United Kingdom sixpence from the year 1955. This coin, though modest in size, carries a rich legacy and powerful collector appeal, especially in circulated condition. If you've stumbled upon a 1955 sixpence or already have one tucked away, then you may just be holding on to a rare treasure that's now making waves in the global auction market. So, buckle up as we explore why this coin is in high demand and how it's rapidly gaining value, especially in dollar terms. The story of the 1955 United Kingdom sixpence begins during a time of post-war rebuilding and cultural transformation. Minted under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, this coin marks one of the earliest issues following her ascension to the throne in 1952. The sixpence had long been a staple of British currency, dating back centuries, but the mid-1950s version carries the distinct honor of introducing the new monarch's youthful portrait to millions across the Commonwealth. With the nation modernizing, the coin reflected the perfect blend of tradition and a hopeful new era, capturing a snapshot of British history in its metallic frame. The year 1955 itself is significant, as it came just before decimalization was even considered, giving coins from this period even more nostalgic and historic value. One of the most striking features of the 1955 sixpence is its iconic design and composition. Made from cupronickel, the coin displays the elegant first portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, created by the renowned artist Mary Gillick. Unlike later designs, This portrayal shows the queen without a crown, symbolizing grace and youthful dignity. On the reverse side, the coin showcases the beautifully detailed image of a Tudor rose, flanked by a thistle, shamrock, and leek national emblems representing England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales, respectively. This intricate design not only represents unity within the UK, but also highlights the exquisite craftsmanship and symbolic richness that make this coin so captivating to collectors today. When it comes to rarity, the 1955 sixpence in circulated condition has become increasingly sought after, especially as fewer of these coins remain in public hands. Although millions were minted for circulation, the passage of time, combined with years of daily use, has significantly reduced the number of surviving coins in good condition. Collectors around the world are now turning their attention to these older pieces, valuing their charm, historical importance, and the scarcity of well-preserved examples. Circulated coins that maintain decent detail are in particularly high demand, as they reflect the authenticity of real-world usage while still showcasing the full artistry of their original design. Today, the 1955 United Kingdom sixpence is seeing a noticeable rise in the auction market, especially among collectors and dealers in the United States and Europe. Depending on its level of wear and visual appeal, a circulated 1955 sixpence can fetch between $100,000 in online auctions and numismatic fairs. Coins with sharper details, or those with an interesting patina, can even command higher prices. The demand is fueled by both seasoned collectors and newer investors who are recognizing the historical and monetary potential of classic British coins. As the market continues to grow, so does the dollar value of these hidden treasures, making now an excellent time to explore their true worth. For those interested in collecting or selling the 1955 sixpence, there are a few key tips to keep in mind. Always store your coins in protective holders to preserve their condition and avoid further wear. Even circulated coins benefit from proper care, especially when it comes to retaining value. If you're unsure about the grade or authenticity of your coin, consider having it professionally evaluated by a numismatist or coin grading service. It's also helpful to research recent sales on trusted auction platforms to get a clear picture of current market trends. And of course, if you happen to come across this coin in a coin jar or old collection, the 1955 United Kingdom sixpence stands tall as a symbol of British heritage, royal history, and numismatic excellence. Even in circulated condition, this coin is proving to be a rising star in today's auction market, with values in US dollars climbing steadily. It's a vivid reminder that history, beauty, and rarity can sometimes come in the smallest of packages. Whether you're a passionate collector, a curious enthusiast, or someone who simply stumbled upon this coin, the 1955 sixpence deserves your full attention. The opportunity to own or profit from one of the UK's most underrated but highly valued treasures. Next up, the United Kingdom sixpence from the year 1956. Although originally minted as an everyday coin for the British people, this small silver-toned treasure has become a shining gem in the eyes of modern collectors. Especially when found in circulated fine condition, the 1956 sixpence stands out not only for its beauty and historical significance, but also for its remarkable value in today's international auction markets. If you're holding one in your collection, or you happen to stumble upon it, consider yourself fortunate. Because this coin is more than just a piece of metal. It's a gateway into the rich legacy of the British Empire, and a key to unlocking real monetary value in dollars. The 1956 sixpence was minted during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, marking the early years of her rule. As part of the pre-decimal currency system in the United Kingdom, the sixpence had long played a vital role in daily transactions. But what sets the 1956 issue apart is its timing in British history. It represents a bridge between the classic traditions of British coinage and the approaching modernization that would come with decimalization in the 1970s. These coins were struck in cupronickel, a practical choice after the Second World War, replacing the earlier silver versions. Despite its humble denomination, the 1956 sixpence reflects an important period of national transition and royal heritage, making it an exceptional collectible with a story to tell. What makes the 1956 sixpence truly stand out is its elegant and detailed design. On the obverse, you'll find the youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, created by sculptor Mary Gillick, which captures Her Majesty without a crown, a striking and graceful image that symbolizes the fresh era of her monarchy. The reverse features a beautiful arrangement of 4 plants representing the nations of the UK, the rose of England, the thistle of Scotland, the shamrock of Ireland, and the leek of Wales. This symbolic unity captured in a compact coin is nothing short of artistic brilliance. The lettering, rim details, and subtle curvature give the coin an overall refined and classic look that continues to attract admiration from seasoned numismatists and new collectors alike. When we talk about rarity and demand, the 1956 sixpence in fine circulated condition has earned a strong reputation in the numismatic world. Although millions were minted for general use, time has taken its toll on many of these coins. Finding a piece that still retains strong details, even after years of circulation, is becoming increasingly difficult. That rarity in decent condition, combined with historical interest, makes this coin a hot commodity in the auction scene. Collectors from the UK, the US, Australia, and beyond are constantly on the lookout for clean circulated examples to complete their mid-century British coin sets. The fact that this coin is no longer in production and cannot be found in circulation only boosts its desirability. Currently, the market for a 1956 United Kingdom sixpence in fine circulated condition is showing steady and significant value, particularly in international online auctions. Depending on the sharpness of the detail and overall presentation, these coins can fetch anywhere from $79,000, with some examples going even higher when sold as part of a matched set or in vintage packaging. The demand is not only driven by collectors, but also by those fascinated by royal memorabilia, especially items linked to the early years of Queen Elizabeth II's reign. The coin's historic charm, coupled with its increasing scarcity in the global marketplace, positions it as a profitable item to hold or trade. If you're a collector looking to secure or sell a 1956 sixpence, here are some expert tips to keep in mind. First, always handle your coins with care, even circulated ones, to prevent any additional wear or scratches. Store them in a protective sleeve or coin album to preserve their current condition. Before listing for auction or sale, it's a great idea to have your coin professionally graded or evaluated, especially if you believe it's in better than average condition. For buyers, always verify the authenticity and check for original mint characteristics. Joining online collector communities and coin forums can also help you find rare opportunities and get the best value for your investments. The 1956 United Kingdom sixpence is not just a piece of pocket change from the past. It's a valuable relic, a symbol of royal history, and a smart investment for collectors. With its graceful design, limited surviving examples in fine condition, and rising auction prices in dollars, this coin is firmly in the spotlight. Whether you're holding one or hunting for one, know that the 1956 sixpence holds both historical prestige and monetary potential. Next up, the United Kingdom sixpence from the year 1958 in very fine condition. This beautiful and increasingly rare coin has become a hot topic in the auction market due to its elegant design, historical value, and growing demand among collectors worldwide. If you've come across a 1958 sixpence or are just curious about its worth in today's dollar-driven market, stay tuned as we take you on an exciting journey through the legacy and value of this extraordinary coin. Let's begin with the rich history and background of the 1958 UK sixpence. This coin was minted during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, just 6 years after she ascended the throne in 1952. It was a time of renewed national identity, economic growth, and pride in the Commonwealth. The sixpence coin itself had a long and proud heritage in British currency, dating back centuries as a popular silver coin used in everyday transactions. By 1958, the coin had evolved into a copper-nickel version, but still held deep sentimental and monetary value across the United Kingdom. It remained legal tender until decimalization in 1971, after which the sixpence gradually faded from circulation, making well-preserved examples like this one highly desirable today. What makes the 1958 sixpence especially unique are the intricate features and design details that reflect the post-war elegance of British coinage. On the obverse, you'll find the youthful and graceful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by the renowned artist Mary Gillick. Her depiction without a crown symbolizes the fresh start of a new era. The reverse side of the coin features a beautifully detailed arrangement of the 4 floral emblems of the UK: rose, shamrock, thistle, and leek, intertwined with stunning symmetry and artistry. The words FID Def Sixpence 1958 circle the outer rim, reinforcing its identity as both a functional currency and a symbolic national token. Rarity and collector demand for the 1958 sixpence in very fine condition has been rising sharply in recent years. While this coin may not be the rarest by mintage numbers alone, what makes it stand out is its age, its preserved quality, and the increasing scarcity of coins that remain in well-maintained condition. A coin classified as very fine means it has retained sharp details with only light, wear from circulation, making it extremely attractive to collectors seeking pieces that carry the aura of history without being overly worn or degraded. Coin collectors are always searching for pre-decimal coins like this, especially those struck before the cultural shift of the 1960s and decimal changeover. As fewer of these coins remain in collectible grades, demand continues to surge, especially among enthusiasts in the United Kingdom, the United States, and Australia. When it comes to the current market value of the 1958 UK sixpence in very fine condition, the numbers are quite encouraging. In today's auction environment, especially in international numismatic circles, these coins can fetch anywhere from $120,000 depending on the sharpness of detail and seller reputation. However, coins with excellent toning or those sold as part of vintage collections can command even higher prices. Online platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, and specialist numismatic dealers report steady interest and active bidding on these coins, showing that the value of the 1958 sixpence is not only holding strong, it's climbing. For a coin that was once part of everyday life, it's remarkable how it now captures the attention of global collectors and investors alike. For those looking to invest or build their coin collections wisely, the 1958 sixpence offers an excellent opportunity. Make sure to look for coins that are certified or authenticated by trusted grading services whenever possible. Always store your coins in proper protective holders to preserve their quality. Keep a close eye on auction listings and coin fairs, as these are great places to spot hidden gems or even complete a series of sixpence coins from different years. This coin is not just about historical appreciation. It is now a growing asset class for those with an eye for rare, beautiful, and meaningful currency. In conclusion, the United Kingdom's sixpence 1958 in very fine condition stands tall as a shining example of numismatic brilliance. Its elegant design, rich royal history, and ever-increasing collector demand make it a true treasure for any serious collector. As interest in British pre-decimal coinage continues to rise, coins like the 1958 sixpence are gaining recognition not only as historical artifacts, but also as valuable assets in the global auction market. If you have one, hold on to it with care, and if you don't, this may be the perfect time to seek one out before values rise even higher. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more exciting insights into the world of rare and valuable coins.